September, I had my assistant start posting things regularly on Fine Art America, and immediately we noticed a big difference on the number of sales and the activity. So it really does pay to take time to update and to add things to any of your websites or anything that you're on. Fine Art America has given me another good surprise, is that I had a collector call me this past week, and he was interested in my Christmas images that I'd started posting on Fine Art America. And I sent him all the Christmas images that I had, and he ended up buying all of them. So I just want to review them for him and for myself, because there's a lot of good memories of these images, and I want to kind of say goodbye to them at the same time. A lot of the images came from this book called Once Upon a Christmas. It's by Alice Gray, and I illustrated it. This book was illustrated, let's see, just to give you an idea of the time. It was back in 2001 this book was published. So that's been a little while ago that I did all these images. So it gives you an idea of my painting that I was doing back in 2001. The book by Alice Gray, the first story is by her, and it shows this illustration that is one of my pastels. I used to do quite a few pastels. I've got a lot of pastels of Christmas wreaths and Christmas kitties, and those are still available for sale. But this one he added to his collection, so I wanted to show it to you too. And the book was really an honor to be able to illustrate, because I had Norman Vincent Peale write one of the stories, which I was really delighted to be able to illustrate something that he had written. It's called A Gift from the Heart. I sold that particular illustration some time ago. It's a picture of Christmas trees in Grand Central in New York. And the one by Pearl Buck, I still do have. That's called Christmas Story, Good Christmas Day in the Morning. And this is one of my acrylic paintings of country scene in the morning. This painting is my daughter Lauren. She's now 30 years old. She's going down the Grand Canyon in a raft this week, so lots of thoughts of how long ago this was. And these four children are four of six children that a friend of mine had that helped do the Christmas play. This was used for the cover of the book. Two little kids from up in New England area. They were sweet enough to pose for me looking through a window, and of course I put the Christmas tree and all behind it. Then I also have this picture of a Christmas angel. This was my December Christmas angel, and she's not in the book, but she's a little gal that used to live across the street from where I lived over 15 years ago, and it's actually longer ago. That was 20 years ago, wasn't it? And I took pictures of her and made the Christmas story of the town of Bethlehem and the star behind it. So he bought one of my Christmas images. I have more Christmas images, probably about another 8 of them that have, not Christmas images, but angel images, if anybody's interested in some of my angel images, because I am clearing my collections to be able to find good homes for them. These found a good home. This collector has over 1,000 Christmas images that he puts on display. So every year people will be able to see them, and I'm just so happy that other people will get to enjoy them and that they won't be sitting in my storage area. This is a Santa Claus painting that I did for illustration for Christmas cards. He's not a part of the book, but this one is part of the book that was done. And it's been really popular. This particular image I licensed out quite a bit, not only as greeting cards, but it went into popcorn tins for quite a few years in Walmart and all the different stores, grocery stores everywhere. So it was on a popcorn can, so it was a very popular image. And this image is one that I did for greeting cards. We used different parts of the image. We used this part of the image, and we used just this part of the image. And it was done in pieces, even just a little church in the back, for different Christmas cards that were sold and licensed out. And this one's kind of a special one for me, because this is memories of many years ago when Lauren was about 7 years old, and we went up with our youth group from church to New York City and went sledding and skiing and had lots of fun in the snow for the first time for all of our Florida children that had never seen snow. So this is Carl, my son Carl, that's Lauren, and then these two kids are Joanna King and a little boy named James that we knew at the times. So they were a part of all of our Christmas fun. So these, like I said, these paintings have good memories for me. The Santa Claus here, he was done just for licensing. He has the names of my children and my grandchildren on him. So he's making his list and checking it twice. And then the actual meaning of Christmas for so many of us is the story of Jesus and the baby. And this was an illustration used for the book to illustrate the importance of Christmas and remembering what Christmas is all about. This, another illustration from the book, a story of a little girl who didn't have anything, and some people bought her a beautiful dress for her mommy to dress her in. And another one, a Christmas greeting card, and a little girl that received a special gift for Christmas, and a picture of an envelope and a tree. It was a letter that was missed and not received in time, but had special memories in it. And then the Christmas rose. So that's the last of my collection of my Christmas images, and I'm so delighted to be able to share them where they'll be able to be seen and enjoyed and appreciated. So take a look at Fine Art America, and I think you'll find a lot of new images being posted on a regular basis. So whenever you have time to take a look, go ahead.